Hello, how are you? I introduce myself. I am the designer Daniela, and today I'm going to introduce you to the remodeling design process of a boutique hotel called Entre Cúpulas Hotel Boutique. The first thing that was carried out was a briefing of the client, which is an interview with the client, asking what is requested. What will the space be used for and by whom? Atmospheres, experience that you want within the place, requested spaces and environments. Afterwards, an order sheet is made in which parametric cost of the design will be given, which must be signed by the person in charge of the design and the client responsible for the work. Once these producers are done, the analysis of the site begins. This hotel is located in Cholula, which is a space categorized as historical, for which it belongs to the INA. For these reasons, there are certain spaces that cannot be touched and intervened. This is called design wildness. Once it has been analyzed, a mood board is made with the guiding idea that will govern the entire design of the hotel. After knowing the guiding idea of the design, a matrix of interrelationships is generated to see which spaces will go together and thus begin the zoning. In this project, we have 22 areas which must be zoned by general areas, such as public, private, semi-private, etc. Now that you have the zoning, the preliminary project is carried out, in which you begin to put walls, circulations, access, and the orientation of the project. Once this process is carried out, furniture, textures, environment, design components, and the experience that are to be generated in the space to be designed begin to be determined. The furniture that was chosen want to represent the old and the modern, representing Cholula Puebla. This use of materials such as wood, stone, woven furniture, furniture with curves to represent the Cholula domes, green areas, the use of simple geometric figures, bright spaces, furniture with circular moldings, and high spaces. This is a hotel with 2 floors. I will explain to you the upper floor and the garden of the hotel. The first thing is to make the architectural plan, in which the distribution of the furniture will be found, which must be functional, the ventilation that will be had at the corresponding circulation. An optimal circulation in a space is about 25% of the total area that is designed. Then the plans of details are made in walls, ceiling, floors, and lights. Now we'll begin to talk about the environments and atmospheres that we want to generate with the space on the upper floor. The first is the gym. This is a relatively small space in which there will be 2 bicycles, a treadmill, and a weight press. It is a space that wants to generate the experience of exercising in a place similar to a bar, which takes you away from the outside, a private space to be able to do cardiovascular exercise such as weights. That is, the luminaire is bright and is recessed in the ceiling, a height and the mirror's height to be able to see yourself while doing the exercise. The second space is a spa for 2 people. This space has materials such as wood, concrete, and warm lighting. Warm colors in the lampshades and in the ceiling to generate the feeling of rest and relaxation. The third space is in the toilets, for men and women. The toilet is a place where people spend some time, but it's still important to create a feeling in them. These toilets are next to the hotel's bar, spa, and gym. It is for that is why we want to make a balance in materials, good and ceiling to continue with the warmth and the wood provides. A ceiling with recessed LED light that generates depth and dynamism in the walls. The fourth space is the bar. In this space we want to implement the combination of the modern with the traditional in Cholula, which is annealed red clay. to generate a circular and deep ceiling with a cold long pendant lamp that contrasts with the red clay. Cholula is known for the night party. In this space, they want to preserve the party atmosphere but with the traditional. It's a bar to taste drinks and high-quality food. The fifth space is the roof of the bar, in which private spaces are generated. The tables are separated by blacksmith frames. Even so, the armchairs are shared. You can feel the privacy, but the coexistence and openness persist in the place. The view is towards the center of Cholula to enjoy it during night and the day. The sixth and seventh space are the master suite rooms. These two rooms are intended to represent privacy, rest, the warmth that Cholula can provide. The colors are strong with light contrasts for a balance. High and wide walls, large pendant lights, a dome for an overhead light entrance, and a private terrace. These two rooms are luxurious, unique, and different. What is one is that the user feels special and loved by the area in which they are staying. Ground floor is the garden. In this space there are three areas. The terrace of the cafeteria, a common rest area with a fire pit, and the pool. These spaces are for the guests, and in case an event requires it, it will be held to make a reservation. This space is designed with a bold stone walker in different shades of gray, to indicate the passage to the standard rooms, which has an in-situ lattice wall of red clay, with tall plants that generate privacy towards the pool, fire pit, and terrace. Once I explain the process of remodeling a boutique hotel's design, I'm going to show you the 3D model of the Master Suite room, called Cacao Master Suite. The name is for the chocolate color that was handled inside the room, as well as cocoa is the traditional food and plant of Puebla. A cup of cocoa in the room to relax, unwind is the best company.